Hi, everybody. I think it's me, Michelle, with Sweet Home Heaven. It's Sunday, January the 2nd, 2021. Anyway, before I get started, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post a video. And comments are greatly appreciated. The other thing is, over on my other channel, Michelle Lokerson Vlog, if you would, go over there and like, share, and subscribe over there as well, and hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I put a video out. As always, comments are appreciated. Okay, guys, so I managed to get through the 15-minute video over on Michelle Lokerson Vlog where I did today's devotional. And of course, you know, whenever you're trying to do something that the Lord has asked or laid on your heart to do, as with anything, the enemy, he's going to come against you. So I recognize it now, but there was a time I didn't recognize it. And I even still, at the first time I'm okay with it. The second time, you know, whatever. But about the third or fourth or fifth time, I'm like, come on. But anyway, I press on. I press forward. My friend bought me a vlogger's kit where it has the light on a stand. And I'm going to have to play with it. But my daughter took my extension cord so she could plug up her PlayStation. So now I got to get another extension cord. Okay, but they're glad we got all that out in the open. Now let's go. All right, so today is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, one of my very, very favorite chapters in the Bible. And then there's a short insight to read with it. All right, here we go. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the greatest gift. Though I speak with the tongue of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I may give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up. Wait. Okay, love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up. Love does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things. Love never fails, but whether there are prophecies, they will fail. Whether there are tongues, they will cease. Whether there is knowledge, it will vanish. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when that which is perfect has come, then that which is in part will be done away. When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. For now we see in a mirror dimly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then I shall know, just as I also am known. Let me read that one. Now I know in part, but then I shall know just as I also am known. Okay. And now abide faith, hope, love, these three, but the greatest of these is love. I don't know if you guys remember, but I often will say, you know, love is the greatest command that God gives us. Okay, Juliet. It's real quick. A lifestyle of love. 1 Corinthians chapter 13 has long been called the love chapter because of its moving description of love. But it is more than beautiful words to be recited at weddings or printed on a keepsake. It describes the hard work of a lifestyle of love. God intended love as more than passion, romantic feelings, or sentimental expressions. Love requires commitment, sacrifice, and service. Actions that beneath both the giver and the receiver. Actions that benefit both the giver and the receiver. Paul's words sum up the characteristics of godly love. First characteristic is love and oneself. Love does not battle with rivals for attention, also envy. Love does not brag of itself, doesn't parade around. Love does not inflate its view of itself, puffed up, same thing as puffed up. All right, and then the second one is love and relationship. Love does not trample on others' feelings, as in rude. Love does not serve its needs at the expense of others. In other words, seek its own. Love does not take offense easily, not provoked. And then the third one, love and sins. Love does not keep track of wrongs suffered, meaning, we don't hold things over each other's head. Love does not celebrate sin, we don't rejoice in iniquity. Love delights in every correct thought, word, or act. It rejoice in the truth. Love and sinners. Love keeps all things in confidence. Means bears all things. When somebody tells us something, they ask us not to tell, we keep our word. Love knows what God can do, believes all things. Love is optimistic, hopes all things. Love survives under any condition, endures all things. Where do we learn to love like this? Only God can teach us. We love, wrote John, because Christ first loved us, 1 John 4:19. If we want to be loved with a love like 1 Corinthians chapter 13 describes, and be able to love others in the same way, we must first accept Jesus' love for us, then commit ourselves to expressing that kind of love for his sake. All right, 1 Corinthians chapter 13 is not only the passage where Paul describes the lifestyle of love that Christ wants to produce in his followers. And then there's Juan Luis Segundo, I guess, argue that the Bible is only fully understood in the context of community, where it can be embodied in a lifestyle of justice and compassion. And we'll get to his biography soon enough. Okay, so let's go back to Matthew. Give me just a second, guys. Keep this marked. Okay, I'm going to say the Lord's Prayer. In this manner, therefore, pray. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. All right, guys. I don't think there was. I thought it was something I was going to tell you guys, but I can't remember. Oh, if you're not on Getter, you may want to. I had signed up for it back in July, but I didn't know how to use Twitter, and it was kind of like Twitter. But anyway, I got over on Twitter, and I finally kind of figured out I can understand why President Trump enjoyed Twitter, because now there are people do post videos, but primarily over there it's reading. You read a lot of articles. But anyway, it's very easy to post over there. And it's kind of easy to figure out if you kind of have a grasp on Twitter. But what I was going to tell you guys was my 5G internet service is with Verizon. So Verizon cut off Mike Lindell's his capability of texting. And then today I read an article, and it was T-Mobile. Yeah, T-Mobile, they will be what did they say they were, I forget what they said that. Oh, the Gateway Pundit. They were going to not allow, if people texted a link to the Gateway Pundit or whatever, they wouldn't, they're going to stop doing that. Anyway, all right, guys, I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.